up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is waiting for a personality, Katie, looks like you just got your summer vacation. Listen, in Grift of a Nation, Kate has announced that she is going on summer break. You know what that means? The future king of England is right behind her. On top of that, who is it? Charles and Camilla are up here playing silly games. Y'all, we got to talk about this because at the end of the day, hold on, y'all, really quick. At the end of the day, I just have to say this. That's actually legit getting ridiculous. You guys, this is a grift of a nation. And I know the UK people don't care, but we do. So we're going to talk about it. So, what's going on? First of all, Charles is playing mind games with William. And this is what I love because when they turn on each other, he's playing mind games with William. Now they're trying to say that William celebrating the World Cup loss, I know he wanted to say victory so bad, was something that the queen would have been ashamed of. This is after William has gone on a PR tour because listen, now that Kate's back, he's back on the time he's been with, which is his demon time, saying, my father can't lead. He's too old. Kamala, step aside, right? That's what they're busy doing. But what is coming from that? Because William already proved that when Charles said he has cancer, if he has cancer, I don't know what's going on in that family, that he could not be counted to show up. He could not be accounted to leave. He couldn't even be accounted to go to chemo with his wife. You know, time, and I know the derangers don't like talking about this. You know, is anybody actually really going to address actually where Kate was? I don't apologize for anything. Kate was missing. It was weird. Even the AP press said these people are like North Korea. Don't don't believe anything they say. They were putting out weird articles about Kate not being around, can't be around the children, getting chemo. They're at their latest. Her friends saying she'll never be back in the capacity she was. Are we going to ignore all these articles? And these were coming out of the Daily Beast and the Telegraph and the Daily Mail. Kate will never return in the capacity she once was. We don't know what to do. She likes to take dark swims through the night. Are we going to act like the last 6 months, not even the fake AI pics and everything like that? Are we going to act like all that mess that happened in the last 6 months never happened? Let's also not forget the way Kate in that AI video, when she was a boost to the nation, the way she looked as opposed to the way she looks now in Wimbledon. And in Wimbledon, which is her second engagement in the year, we're lucky to have her because you know her chemo, it's still touch and go. Some things are better, some days are better than others. You guys, again, it's odd. The derangers don't want us asking questions. I believe they actually want to try to bully us into silence. That's never going to work because, okay. But this, her summer vacation began, Kate, the second she left Wimbledon. Listen to this, y'all. Kate Middleton's appearance at Wimbledon on Sunday delighted tennis fans and royal fans, but it may be some time before we see Kate in public again. Also, it's not me. Maybe because I don't grow up in a country that doesn't have kings and queens. And most people in America, I'm being serious, that are very wealthy, they earn that extreme wealth in a generation or two. So there's still some tie to work. Now, again, clearly, I'm not the daughter of a billionaire or a billionaire scion family. So maybe I don't know much. But I will say that it's a bit of a stretch to call going out and sitting and watching tennis that you love work, especially when you didn't work the whole day and you skipped over the women's part and all this stuff. It's a bit of a stretch to go out there and be like, ah, and look like a raving lunatic screaming about the Euro Cup, right? And to Williams thing, you know, soccer gets exciting and they always catch them at the wrong thing. But do you really think that's work going to your favorite match? That's work. William was out enjoying work while his wife was allegedly going through chemo. William was out working on his daughter's birthday, enjoying work with beers with his workmates. Are we still calling everything the Royals do work? Because work, I get it. You want to do what you love and love what you do, but William is at work whether we want him there or not. And by we, I just assume this is what the UK people are feeling. I am waiting to see how Labour taking over in the UK, how it will in future years impact the royals and how they're funded. This might be why they're squeezing every penny because they know they're not long for this. But a lot of people think that that family has ties to illicit power that is not earthborn that keeps them in power. But let's keep going, right? They said, according to royal sources, Prince William and Princess Kate are planning to spend most of the summer below the radar at their Norfolk bolt hole now that the Prince George, Charlotte, and Louis are out of school and Kate continues her course of preventative chemo. And this is what I mean about the derangers. They cannot be serious that they somehow want to keep going with the same lies. Who did preventative chemo for going on 9 months? The lies, the lies, the lies, but also the lies of they are going to be on somebody's island separately, of course, different islands, but now they're all in Norfolk. So William and Kate, who always come back with tan lines, always come to that. They're going to be in Norfolk for the whole summer. You cannot be serious. The reason we won't see them is because they're going to be on some friends' private islands. And I will say to Kate, William's already tending rose bushes. Do you think that you might uh maybe, I don't know, start getting a good gardener and tending to your own? I'm just saying. Anyway, right? Listen, according to royal sources, they spend most of their time below the radar at their Norfolk home. Kate doesn't work. So why isn't she at the Norfolk home all the time? Plus, she's getting preventative chemo at what hospital, might I ask? Which lets me know that when they said Kate was in the hospital, they had hospitals inside. But you know what? We're going to let that go. While Kensington Palace would not give details on the family's plans for the summer, again, they are going to be on someone's yacht, living in the lap of luxury. Kate and William want to be normal working people, which means they don't want to have to do any official engagements until it's time to be a normal working person and go sit out at like one of the UK beaches. And then all of a sudden, no, 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 I'm a king. How dare you? Anyway, they said the palace would not give details on the family's plans for the summer. They did confirm that the Wells family are now on summer break. Sources close to the family say that although they will not be traveling abroad this summer while Kate undergoes treatment, they're excited to visit King Charles and Queen Camilla in Scotland next month. Sunday's appearance at Wimbledon is likely to be Kate's last official engagement until later this year. So, what was it? Zandy Sussex actually predicted this. So did Nikki Rayner, all on Twitter. So did King Henry the Eighth, right? On Twitter. They said the cake will show up for trooping. Now, the funny thing is, Kate tried to say she was going to be at trooping, presenting the guard, and then came back and said, "Oh, you're not Missy." But then she showed up and boost divination. But then don't forget, they said that's because they said that the kids can't be on the balcony without Kate there. I think Kate still was. Those are still my children, and they're not going anywhere. And if you know about King Charles and all the people he was into, best friends with, Jimmy Savile, they make Andrew literally look like a choir boy. And I'm not joking. So Kate was probably like, you can't be around my kids. But so she came to trooping. And then Henry the Eighth on Twitter was like, Kate's 100% going to show up for Wimbledon. And as she did, she showed up the same work amount that she did last year. She didn't show up for the women's final. She didn't care about the lower matches. She showed up to see the men's final, hand out the trophies, and then go say hi, and that's it. Again, the British people expect very, very little from their working royals, and William and Kate are giving even less. It is what it is. I will say, that I think that I will say, uh, I will say that at the end of the day, if they like it, maybe we will criticize it. But again, let's see where Williams actually tracking because now they are officially disappeared. I feel like Williams going to be making a lot of solo trips. Again, you know my opinion. William and Kate are separated. probably just like the Queen and Prince Philip was. But unlike Prince Philip that worked and was allowed to have Penny Lancaster, Kate doesn't want to work. But let's see how her private secretary, or who is it, her private whatever, is actually treating her. Anyway, you guys, I'll let you know when I get more information. Oh, really quick before I go, do you know that they're now criticizing William for the way he acted? Uh, Let me pull this up. Hold on. They're now criticizing William for the way he acted at the Euro Cup. I will say one thing I do feel sorry about the Royals is the fact that their lives are so controlled, so petty, so demeaning that the only thing they can really do is spend all their time trying to be cruel to each other. And when Harry's not around, right? When Harry's not around, they're cruel to themselves. Again, I guess. Anyway, they said the disappointing result condemned England to back-to-back Euro final defeats under Mayor Joe Gareth Southgate. It also looks to have curtailed plans for a special meeting at Buckingham Palace. This is what I mean about William even being cruel. Obviously, the coach did his best. They served. You come and now you're withholding a special visit to Buckingham Palace to what? Punish them that they didn't win for you? He really thinks these are all his subjects. Last week, it was reported that plans for an open top bus parade through the streets of London on Tuesday were being put together in case England was victorious. But why wouldn't they do that? The route would have taken England players to Buckingham Palace, where Southgate and his squad would have been honored at a reception with Prince William and King Charles. However, these plans are thought to have been scrapped following defeat in Germany. William the Cruel. They really can't do anything. They're also saying that Queen Elizabeth would have not approved of the level of emotion displayed by William and George. Anyway, um, at the end of the day, it seems cruel. You still should have let them meet. But again, this is all smoke and mirrors because who is William? Who is Charles? Except the old billionaire and his son, who may or may not have anger issues, and his daughter in law that's hanging by a string, and his mistress that he finally made his wife. So, again, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Sussex Squad. I'll be around. Feel free to email me any royal news you want me to talk about. It's going to be a little slow over the summer because William and Kate have gone back into hiding. But unlike last time, they don't have to say it was cancer the reason why Kate and William aren't working. Now it's just pure. Listen, they did a full between the two of them, 6 events this year. You guys, you're tuckered out. Just have a rest. Have a rest. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.